Well, greetings and salutations, test takers. This is the Series 7 Guru coming to you from my studio off grid, getting our kicks on historic Route 66 with an explication request. If you have an explication request, you can send it to Guru Exam Prep explication request at guruexamprep.com. Here is today's request. A customer buys an XYZ 60 straddle for a combined premium of 5 points. I could have said just 4 points. They're kind of nice to say it's combined, but at expiration, the stock is 50 and he exercises put. What is the gain? Now, they told you this is a straddle, but on the test, you should be able to identify a straddle. There are four test questions about a straddle. Can you identify it? Can you calculate the break evens? It's the only time we have two. Can you determine where it's profitable? We have a memory aid device for that. Silo, short inside, long outside. If it's a long straddle, we want outside the two break evens. Short, we want it in between. We're buying volatility or selling volatility. And the fourth is when do we use it? So this person is buying a straddle. So their expectation is there's going to be volatility, but they're uncertain about the direction, up or down. So fire up the T. The T is tried and true. So fire up the T. We could start by getting our break evens, but in terms of visual, whatever you want to do, right? So I call this the setup, right? The setup. So I use a T. I like to track money in and out. And they tell us we don't know what we paid for the choice to buy the stock at 60. That's contract specifications. And what we paid for the choice to sell at 60. But they do tell us we paid 5 points for that. The way we get the break even in a straddle is we combine the premiums added to the call to get our upside break even. We subtract it from the put to get our downside break even. So our upside break even here is 65. Our downside break even is 55. Short inside, long outside. We would want the price of the stock to be either above 65 or below 55. Short inside, long outside. At expiration, the stock is 50. Well, 50 is good. 50 is 5 points in the right direction on the other side of my break even. I made 5 points. And a lot of people get bogged down in the phraseology here, right? So you exercise the put. So that means I exercise my choice to sell the stock at 60. And to make delivery, I had to buy the stock at 50. Right? So that's what that phraseology means. You should know that when you're long a put, you exercise. That means you're exercising your choice to sell the strike price, which in this place is 60. And so now we total that up. That's just another way of saying we made 5 points. So the answer is we made 5 points or $500. I don't know what the answer set was, but that's what we should be looking for as our answer. Remember, inch by inch, straddles are a cinch. Yard by yard, straddles are hard. I'll see you for the next explication request. You could put straddles in the channel search bar. You'll see all kinds of examples of this. I will link to my options playlist. The first four are must watch, and the fourth is advanced option strategies, which is spreads and straddles. But I also have some shorter lectures on straddles that you might find helpful. Okay, I'll see you for the next explication request.